Now the next topic in planning is planning process. The planning process involves 8 steps, and all the 8 steps are shown in the screen. The first step is recognizing need for action. Second is gathering necessary information. Third is laying down objectives. 4 is determining planning premises. Fifth is examining alternative course of action. Next is evaluation of action patterns, determining secondary plans, and the last is implementation of plans. Recognizing need for action. This is the first step in the planning process. All the future and present opportunity must be explored, and then according to it, plan should be executed. Economic, political, and social trends should also be analyzed, and all the pros and cons should be analyzed to execute plan in a well manner. Detailed analysis is also important for successful planning. Next is the gathering necessary information. Once the need is decided, all the facts and figures related to a particular need should be collected, and details about the business operation, for example, types of customers available in the market, value of the product for customer, taste, preference, and all the things should be analyzed in detail so business operation can be smoothly executed. Now third is the laying down objectives. Once the two steps are complete, the third is laying down objectives. Objectives are the end product of all energies and diverted to achieve goals. Planning start especially from the determination of objective. Based on objectives, duties, responsibilities are decided and authorities are given to the employees to execute or to achieve the objects. Clear communication of objectives is also important for successful planning, otherwise there will be an unsuccess in the business operation and there will be an issue in the smoothness of the execution. Next is determining planning premises. Planning premises refers to the situation or the environment in which the plan has to be executed. Forecast will generally made for the following things. First, the expectation of demand for the product, the likely volume of production should be, the anticipation of cost and likely prices at which the product will be marketed, supply of labor of raw materials, economic policies of the government, changing pattern of consumer preference, the impact of technological changes on production processes, the source for supply of funds. All the factors and variables should be forecasted, because if the reality and forecast having a minimum gap, then the planning will be having a chance or probability to success more. So forecast should be closer to the reality or it should be appropriate. Next is examining the alternative course of action. Once the forecast has been done, if you want to do some single thing, there has to be different alternatives are available. All the alternatives should be evaluated based on their performance and action should be taken. The various action patterns is essential for proper planning. For completing one task, there are different types of actions or there are different type of sources are available. So all should be evaluated on different parameters. Next is the determining secondary plans. Once the outcome of the alternatives outcomes, it means the best alternative has been chosen, then we should determine the secondary plans. For example, we have just done the production planning, then we have to go for the secondary plans for procurement of raw material, procurement of ancillaries or other production things to executing the main production plan. Once all the secondary plans has been done, next and final step is the implementation of plans. Till now all the things were on the papers or in the soft terms. Now it's time to execute on the grounds of realities. Once the implementation of the plan has been done, then we are able to analyze whatever we have forecast, it is according to realities according to our plan or not, and we implement our plans for check, and later on we check our success as compared to realities. That's all, and thank you from our side.